Hello and welcome to another update video about RUNE. It's been a while and now we want to talk about RUNE because things might be changing. You know that I always try to give you an update as soon as I can, as soon as possible, because things might be changing and turning around. We had a bit of an accumulation phase here, bit of a double bottom, even though I don't really believe in and like double bottoms. We did make here this lower low that I've been waiting for, but it wasn't really to the degree that I personally thought. Now, again, nothing is really out of the woods here yet, and we can still definitely come down lower. And at the moment, this chart doesn't really show us a reliable bullish structure yet. But you can clearly see that we are doing something here. We seem to be turning around. You make a process of higher lows here, yeah, and also now a higher high. So the trend might be shifting. It is way too early to confirm a bottom here and to confirm a low. It might be that we had a really short, so this wave count is now irrelevant anyway, it would have been a very short fifth wave here. This is certainly possible. And that we now, with this low at around 138, completed here the bear market. So RUNE is one of the coins that hasn't really moved a lot to the upside yet. Yeah. So anybody who thinks about, you know, you might have missed out on some of the other coins, and you're looking for coins that haven't really moved yet, honestly, take a look at RUNE. But again, it is too early to really confirm here breakout. This is always, you know, this is always the, how can I say, this is the decision every trader investor needs to make, right? So just take the example of Solana, where we had a clearly a downtrend. You know, of course, you know, a trend is in place until it breaks. So with Solana, we can say that at least sort of short term, a trend break has occurred now by breaking above the 3450 level. So this is something that is meaningful and where we now have a signal that things are changing. So we're waiting for the retracement for a possible entry. Yeah, of course, that you miss, if you didn't buy any Solana yet, you missed on some green candles. But then again, a break out of nowhere can always happen. Yeah, I mean, you could have traded this with Solana if you know the Solana chart here as well, right? I mean, I'm of the view that if we now break above this previous wave 4 high, and we just at a breakout point, yeah, this will take us higher. So provided we get, and again, I would ideally like to see a retest, because without a retest, it's always unreliable. And then if the retest is successful, this could certainly take us to this previous swing high. Absolutely, yeah, at around $2. So that can happen fairly quickly in a bullish environment. I mean, with a lot of coins, we've now seen a break above the 50-day moving average. Here, RUNE as well. Broke above the 50-day moving average, which was here at 156. So things might be shifting to the upside, and this might very well here be a wave 1, here a wave 2, and we might now be running in a wave 3. If this is the case, then we should reach the 186 level as a minimum. That would be the wave 3 target, then a wave 4 down, and a wave 5 up. That should take us to around the 2.618 extension at around $2.11. So yeah, in line with this resistance here at around $2.09, $2.10. So again, I want to make sure that you understand there is some potential here now. It is way too early to confirm a reliable trade setup, but generally across crypto, you know that we are in a long-term accumulation phase at the moment. And anybody who doesn't have any core positions, I mean, should really ask themselves, you know, why don't I have any long-term core positions? So, because a lot of people talk about, you know, I missed out. But I mean, this is long-term, the time to accumulate. I mean, if anybody in this bear market hasn't accumulated yet, I mean, I don't know. You know, I don't know what you're waiting for, because in my opinion, but that's no financial advice, it's only what I do, a certain long-term holding, everybody should have some kind of a long-term holding in the portfolio, because if suddenly prices start to moon, you have a core position. Now, that could be a hodl portfolio, that could be a long-term swing trade portfolio, yeah? But this is the time to build that long-term portfolio. If we really start to run and go to 30, 40K, you're going to be FOMOing in massively. So having that core position, you know, I say that because I sometimes read in the comments now with the days, you know, that we've seen now, where prices have gone up. And I mean, luckily we've been talking about several coins that showed reliable patterns. You know, these coins have moved significantly in line with expectations. So you know, you should have been prepared. But I still know that a lot of people come into the space too late, or they didn't pay attention, or they didn't accumulate in the time that we had now in that sideways movement here. By all means, if you're interested in a coin, you know, think about it. Why wouldn't you accumulate now? You're still waiting for lower lows. Yes, of course, you know, we still haven't got a reliable low in place for many coins, but they don't need to go any lower. That's the point. They don't have to go any lower. They have come down enough to call it, you know, the requirements for this correction are complete. And with RUNE as well, you know, RUNE is turning around here. We're at a key breakout point. Surely we haven't broken out yet, therefore we can't really call a bottom or anything, but we are at a breakout point, and this is the key level, and I think the breakout here is possible. What we must not break down below is now this 144 level. I think if we go below that, we are also going to come below the 137 level. But the point is, we can label this as an upcoming 5-wave move, of course, you know. So here, an A, B, C, and then this would be wave 3, 4, and 5 to $2.10. Yeah. So there's certainly some potential. What we want to do when we have 5 waves complete, we're going to see an ABC correction, ideally. And if we then make a higher low and we're holding the 78.6 retracement, then this would be the next entry point, right? So looking good at the moment for RUNE, at least carefully good, yeah. Again, we are at a breakout point. We haven't broken out yet, and we haven't got a 5-wave move to the upside yet. So be careful still, but I just want to make you aware before things happen that here is something going on, right? Okay. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.